Hey, what's going on, guys? Welcome back to NBA 2K23. Today we are back with Friday content reaction. My thoughts, my opinions, my hopes, my dreams. And, well, at the end of this, we always do a little thermostat check on the community, seeing if things are getting better or if we're still stuck in the mud. So, taking a look at Friday's promotion. They did drop it, and, well, it was a special one, as they like to say. It was special, folks. They put the little bell emoji, letting you know it was going to be special, and, well, let's see if it's special. What are we talking about? Generational! Available in tomorrow. That makes sense, kind of. Not really for this drop, but to some degree. I'm liking what I see, but at the same time, I don't, so let's go over it. At least everything's in a nice, neat order this time, okay? Last time, the pink diamonds were all over the place. We got a nice little row here, and, well, I'm excited to talk about it. Zach LaVine, 96 overall shooting guard, small forward. Oh, man, that's a useless card, and we'll move right on along. We're going to move right along here as, yeah, Zach LaVine, too little, too late. Against Dort, I don't remember his size. I want to say he's like 6'4", 6'5". I don't know. I mean, there are these pink diamonds that are kind of fun to use. Like, I love the Marcus Smart pink diamond, so maybe that one could be one of the usable ones for, like, a third stringer point guard, maybe somewhere down the line. Dyson Daniels, I have no idea who the hell this guy is. Why he's in a generational pack, I have no idea, but there he is. Let me know what he is in the comments below. I don't know his height, anything, and oh, I'm not really in the mood to check at it. And another Jaden Hardy. Why are we getting so many point guards? These first 5 cards are all going to be point guards. Jaden Hardy, don't know much about you. You didn't even make the playoffs, so can't be that good. Nothing here of special. All the pink diamonds, at least shown in this graphic, are useless, in my opinion. Unless this Dyson Daniels is somewhat tall, but I don't know. Moving on along here. Harold Miner? Miner. Looks like a new legend I've never even heard of, so that's new. Could be nice there. I don't know his size, but he looks like he could be at least 6'4", 6'5". Unfortunately, these guys, unless they're at least a minimum of 6'6", I don't feel like they're really usable anymore, but, you know, that's just my opinion. Moving to the next, we got Chris Mullin. Nice little 2-guard, but, again, not anything new that we've seen here. The next one is, though, Cedric Maxwell. That's a nice 6'8". 2 right there. That'll be nice for people to get, as he's, but again, a little late here in the cycle. That would have been a really nice card like a month and a half ago, but as of right now, Cedric Maxwell is definitely a usable card, but to me, it's almost like a similar Ricky Davis, and I'm curious to see if they give him a jumpy jump shot, which means a good jump shot. I don't know where I was going there with the jumpy jump shot, but a jumpy jump shot we could say is a glitchy jump shot, and, well, I'm going to need to see it on Cedric Maxwell to save the first 8 cards, for crying out loud. It's freaking generational. No, this guy was in my team still. Here's a Yao stopper, Sean Bradley. Very curious to see the animations and the speed they give on this card, as he is one of the Giants. He had comparisons to George Marison, and I'm curious to see if they give him a 3-ball. Could be a very, very nice Yao stopper. So keep an eye out on Sean Bradley, as he is a 7'7", 7'8". He's right up there. So could be very nice. A Yao stopper indeed, nonetheless. You need those Yao stoppers, and Sean, well, he could be up for the task. Now, moving along the line here, man, it just does not get any better. Sean Marion, one of the ugliest jump shots in the game. A nice 2-way player, but again, we've got Andre Karolinko, who's going to be taller, better jump shot. Yeah, useless. Jalen Green, unless they give him a, oh, by the way, we're in Dark Matters now. Jalen Green, undersized, wasn't in love with his jump shot, unless they fix his animations, including that jump shot. A really cheap Dark Matter coming your way. Looking on to the next one, Patrick Ewing would be a nice 4, but and then you got cards like Mo Bamba that are dirt cheap that could probably play just as well as this Patrick Ewing. But, you know, it is a serviceable card nonetheless. I don't see him going for a crazy price, but a nice 2-way player. I really enjoyed his card last year, so, but granted, they didn't give us a crazy-ass Mo Bamba last year either, as far as in the pink diamond, like, 5K range. So keep your eye out on a Patrick Ewing, as he seems to be very nice. Vince Carter, welcome to the 6'6 gang. Boring, boring. We have this card at least 11, 15 times over in all different gem levels that will probably play as good as Vince Carter unless 6-6. And that's where you'd want to see a 6-6. I feel like 6-6 at the 2 is a little undersized unless it was like Kobe or Jordan that have glitchy jump shots. And even Jordan doesn't have a good jump shot right now. So, like I said, Vince Carter could be good, but I'm not hoping on much unless they fix the animation. Even then, I don't know how much I'd really want to use this card. Moving on to Shai Alexander. It's interesting because we already have a lot of good 6-6 point guards. We have Devin Booker. We have Andre Iguodala. I believe we got a 6-6 point guard. Didn't we get one on Tuesday? Why can't I remember it off the top of my head? Let me take a look at Tuesday's drop here. Yeah, JRSMITH. We just got one on Tuesday, and here's another one, Shai Alexander. Granted, he's going to have a better release, probably better defensive badges. I really enjoyed his Galaxy Opal come All-Star time, but again, it's just a lot of 6-6 point guards that we already have a ton of. I don't expect this card to be super expensive, probably in the low 200 range. There's just not a lot of meat on the bone here, folks. There's just not with any of this drop, and including the final card that was supposed to make this whole promo special. Tracy McGrady, Invincible. We are on Invincibles, but I don't like the graphic. Where is the face? I love the Invincible design with the face in the back. You gotta incorporate the face, otherwise this is just a normal-ass card. I don't understand what, like, this rock thing is around the card, but I don't get this. I want the face. Give me a face. We've always had a face behind the graphic. Where is the face? Just a more bad decisions with, why would you start with T-Mac? The card that absolutely does not need an Invincible card to start off with. We do not need a T-Mac. His card right now is already endgame. We do not need a T-Mac Invincible. It just shows the lack of awareness, especially with this whole drop. It's boring. I'm bored. It's a terrible drop. A lackluster drop unless they are having hidden gems somewhere not on this promotion. This is a boring-ass drop. I am giving this a 3 out of 10. Let me catch my words here. Hold on. I had a lot of saliva in the mouth right now. I could be spitting everywhere right now, but the only serviceable card that I actually see looking at this entire list is Sean Bradley, Patrick Ewing, and then Seti Maxwell. The rest are all snooze fest. We got Vince Carter, who we've got 1,006 shooting guards, and then we got Shai Alexander. We have 1,006, well, not 1,000, but we have quite a few 6-6 point guards. Then we got Jalen Green, who's now undersized at 6'5". Patrick Ewing is probably one of the more serviceable ones. Like I said, he's up there. But at the end of the day, the only thing I'm really seeing here that I'm like, wow, that could be interesting is Sean Bradley. Tracy McGrady, we already have a cracked out version of this card. Yes, he'll get a couple more animations, maybe a different behind the back, a leaner. But at the end of the day, that's out of your grasp unless you pull him. So yeah, I mean, I know that he'll be better, but that doesn't mean the other Dark Matter is going to get any cheaper. Still going to be a 400 or 500K card. And, well, if you need coins, there's still a way to do that. Make sure you check out. Hey guys, need cheap MT? Check out A6K.com. They're safe, they're reliable, and with my code Richie at checkout, you can get 5% off. Go get the cards you really want. But yeah, so go check out that if you're still needing coins. If you're still playing the game, make sure you use my code Richie. If you have any questions, hit me up on Twitter in the DMs. I can help you out with that. Yeah, and then moving on to our favorite segment, the temperature in the room of my team. It has not changed. It is still crickets out there. It is still freaking tumbleweeds across the ground. It's a ghost town, folks. It takes me 10 to 15 minutes to find an unlimited game. Everyone is done with my team at the time we should be thriving. It's sad. It's disgusting. And this promo just shows the lack of awareness. It's almost like they're steering players away. I just don't understand what we're doing here. Whoever is in charge of my team needs to have a conversation and find their commitment level. Where is their inspiration? Are they not reading the room? Are they blind? They clearly can't be blind because they have to be reading these comments underneath it. This is a terrible drop. This is just a terrible drop. And then we got more unwanted, unwarranted bans, especially to one of the guys that has been really supportive of the community, Matt Mojo. Shout out to him. Gets banned from the auction house. Lord knows why. It wouldn't happen to be that he's being on a VC pack strike and be putting it under all my team's promotional ads, would it? I don't know. That seems to be the rumor, and it seems awfully suspicious that no one else got banned that day except him. And, well, I don't know, actually, if he ended up getting unbanned. I'll have to ask him about that. But still, very suspicious, almost targeted, if you will, that he was. And, hey, they did an auction house ban. Isn't that interesting? They are capable of it. And, by the way, DBG seems to think, oh, by the way, I'll talk about the podcast here in a second. DBG seems to think we've never had auction house bans in the game before. We had them last year. Let me know in the comments below if anybody can get a screenshot of getting an auction house ban last year. I know for fact we got auction house bans before, and, well, we got one this year. It is possible. Why aren't they doing this more? I mean, granted, I like to see the auction house ban, but for the wrong person and an unwarranted person, so I don't know. Yeah, nothing's changed. And then we even had a big shake and bake saying that might be his last MyTeam video ever. I don't think so. He's too deeply ingrained in the history of MyTeam. I see more of MyTeam videos coming from shake and bake down the line, but I get what he's saying. It's not been the same. It hasn't been the same. And, well, there's just no communication from 2K whatsoever. So, I don't know, guys. There's just not a lot of difference here, and it doesn't get better with this promo. In fact, this gets worse. I don't know what they think their pack sales are going to be on this promo. Unless you pull T-Mac or Sean Bradley, this promo stinks. It is a 3 out of 10. It's just, there's just nothing here. Nothing of substance. Nothing that I'm like, oh, he'll make your team. Like I said, my favorite cards looking at it is going to be probably Sean Bradley, Patrick Ewing, and then Cedi Maxwell. That's it. The rest of them, meh at best. And even the T-Max, meh. Wait, and then there's no face. Where's the face behind the Invincible? A stoic picture of their profile shot. I miss it. But anyways, guys, the podcast is coming. I needed a break yesterday. I have been uploading so much lately, and I just needed a break yesterday. I know he said Wednesday was good. It's coming, okay? The podcast is coming. It'll come when you least expect it, and it'll be a pleasant surprise. A pleasant surprise. But me mispronouncing words is a definite sign of saying I've talked too much. So, hopefully you guys enjoyed this video. If you did, leave the video a thumbs up. Let me know if you like this drop and what your rating of it is in the comments below. Make sure you like the video if you made it this far, please. It helps me out and it helps get more eyes on the channel. And it's free 99. It doesn't cost you a penny. It's not a secret subscription, I promise. Just hit the thumbs up. I love you all. We'll see you this weekend. Got a lot of videos coming out. Hey, maybe the podcast. Keep an eye out for it. It's coming. DBG. Limitless Range. Until then, Richie Nation. Party on.